Mr. Premier, Mrs. Allen, members of the Public Policy Forum, ladies and gentlemen, mesdames et messieurs, I'm deeply grateful for this honor and for that wonderful video presentation. Congratulations to everyone being honored tonight. I'm very proud to join the list of Canadians from every region of the country who have been honored by the Public Policy Forum over the years. I would just note, however, that this year, my hometown of Montreal seems to be overrepresented. I'm not complaining. Mr. Picard lives in Montreal, as I do, and Mr. Nixon was born there. Isn't it true? Yeah, okay. That's 3 of the 6 honorees. But I think I can explain why. It's to balance the very special person being honored tonight from that city, Brampton, of course. Former Ontario Premier Bill Davis, congratulations to you again. Growing up, I had no plans to join the business world. My first loves were people. I'm what you call, in English, a people person. But of course, I had also another passion, music. And these are still, people and music, my great passions in life. When I was in high school, I had ambitions to study in Europe and in the States and become, eventually, a world-famous concert pianist or a singer. But my family financial reality dictated otherwise. Plus, to be very honest with you, I really couldn't sing that well, and spending hours practicing piano wasn't really my cup of tea. So I went on to study accounting at university. You might think, what a strange choice for a people person. But it turned out it was an excellent choice. I was one of the few women taking finance and accounting at the time. I will not tell you my age. Of course, things have changed. Not only do women now outnumber men in accounting, they are generally at the top of the class. Sorry, I couldn't resist that comment. I can fairly say that I have no regrets about my professional choices. Non, je ne regrette rien. Okay, there were some stressful days during the peak of the financial crisis in 2008 when I would have preferred to have been a musician or even a plumber, talking, of course, about liquidity issues. Mon arrivée à la présidence du mouvement en 2008, en pleine crise financière, a été pour moi très exigeante, autant sur le plan professionnel que personnel, et je suis profondément redevable aux dirigeants, aux gestionnaires, à tous les employés du mouvement pour leur soutien et puis leur contribution. Merci à chacun et à chacune de leur appui. Nous avons fait ensemble tout un travail, c'est un vrai travail d'équipe et je tiens à le souligner ce soir parce que le prix que je reçois, ce n'est pas juste pour moi, mais c'est bel et bien pour le mouvement Desjardins et je le reçois aussi probablement en hommage à Alphonse et Dorimène Desjardins. Looking back, I truly believe I owe a great deal of my life to people and to music. First, music teaches discipline, perseverance, and commitment. Second, you learn from great teachers and coaches, people who help you to develop technically, but also from an emotional point of view. Third, music teaches you to collaborate, to work with others, to contribute to a much bigger accomplishment. Music helps also to communicate emotions and feelings. It's a form of dialogue with people. When you sing or when you play music with others, everyone has an important role and contributes in a personal way to a common goal. Indeed, it's a powerful social and human experience. All of these are so important in the business world and in life in general, for that matter. I'm a strong believer in people. People working together with respect, collaboration, and personal commitment. I believe in shared leaderships and cooperation based on education, democracy, and perseverance. I believe that people working together can achieve great things. It's not just strength in numbers, it's the dynamic combination and interplay of individual capabilities, experiences, and viewpoints that makes the difference. It's about engaging real dialogue to debate issues, but more importantly, contributing solutions. It sounds so simple, so basic, but still so difficult in practice. However, new technologies are breaking down the barriers that have long divided people from different parts of the world. We have now multiple ways to communicate to each other and to engage in open dialogue with people. I don't see much evidence of that at the moment. Not in the Canadian political arena, not in the deficit and the debt battles south of the border, not in the wars for democracy in so many parts of the world. Unfortunately, the debates are often partisan, vicious, personal. It's no surprise that many people have lost interest and have become cynical. I can certainly understand why people tune out, but it's not healthy for our democracy and our society. We cannot take the risk of taking for granted our democratic institutions. We can't leave the solutions to those who shout the loudest. The best ideas, the best ideas always emerge when there are many voices around the table, representing different experiences and viewpoints, with everyone contributing to the dialogue in an honest and respectful way. That's how we may aim to work at Desjardins. Last month, we had our General Assembly, 2,000 people, representing members from across Quebec and other parts of Canada. They came to debate issues, introduce ideas, and vote on initiatives and strategies. It's not as efficient as giving orders from the top, but it keeps us rooted to the people and communities we serve. Of course, this is not an easy process, but it is fundamental in how we believe and act as a cooperative financial group. Tonight is a time of celebration of leaders and people committed to the success of Canada, people who are willing to get engaged in our society. On behalf of Desjardins Group, I want to express our appreciation for the work and the contribution of the Public Policy Forum in facilitating dialogue and discussion among leaders from all sectors in Canada. To conclude, I would like to read a quote from Alphonse Desjardins, quote that I consider very important. Two qualities triumph over all. First, the clear knowledge of what needs to be done and how to do it. And second, that wonderful virtue called perseverance, an energetic, confident perseverance that comes from a deep conviction that we are on the right track. Thank you very much for that great honor. Thank you.